What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? It's your boy Goblin, and today we're coming in with a classic video. It'll be a hoot and a holler, believe me. Today I'm answering a question that I get all the time, which is how I make my money. Now, before I get into that, I do want to mention a couple things. First off, drop a like if you do enjoy. Second off, thank you all so much for all the subs lately. We've been gaining a lot of new subscribers very quickly. We just hit 20k and we're already at like 20.7k almost, which is lit. So welcome everybody who's new. Hit me up. All my social media, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram is in the description. And also, for those of you guys who have been around a little longer, you may remember that I made a Discord server way back in the day, and I'm putting that back in my description. Quite frankly, I don't know why it ever got taken out. I think I was changing up my description one day, and I forgot to put it back in, but that will be linked in the description. I'll be kicking it in voice more than likely tonight, not guaranteed, but probably, and you'll also get updates on when I'm dropping videos, and I'll be in voice chat every now and then, playing games with people, talking to people, so public to everybody if you want to hop in there. For those of you who don't know what Discord is, you literally just click the link and it will put you in it. You can download the app or the program if you want to, but it also functions in the browser. So like if you don't want to download anything, you don't have to. But yeah, either way, hit me up on Discord. I hope to see you boys in there soon, and girls. You know, everyone's welcome. We welcome everyone. Bring your fucking pets, dude. Get your dogs, get your cats, get everyone in that bitch. It's gonna be bussin'. But anyways, let's get right into it. So, how I make my money. Hold on, I gotta take my headset off. So, this is a question I get all the time for some reason, and I don't really know why. I mean, I guess everyone's just super curious, and I'm not gonna get like super detailed or like into numbers with it because this is personal, and I honestly hate talking about money. Like I really do. Like material things I like talking about. I'm a little flexer. I can't help it. But you know, when it comes to money, I don't like talking about it. Yeah, I don't know why. It's just how I'm programmed. I don't fucking know, dude. I'm a cyborg. But you know, basically there's kind of two different like sides of how I view my income, you know, and a lot of you guys are wondering where I make this money because I don't have a job. I haven't maintained a job for very long, and I've been working like shit minimum wage jobs, yet I drive a new car. Well, pretty new. It's a 2016, but you know, I had like 10k miles on it when I got it, but still, you know, pretty good. And you know, I wear nice clothes. For those of you guys who like follow my Instagram and all that, you've seen it. For those of you who have me on Snapchat, you've probably seen it. But you know, the answer to that is there's kind of two sides of it. You know, the first side of it I'm going to touch on is the internet side, which is most of my legal stuff I do. You know, YouTube, of course, is a pretty good amount, a pretty significant amount. I make a good little bit where at the end of every month I can spoil myself on something nice or save it up or do whatever. And I'm not going to go into numbers on any of this. I'm not going to give you guys specifics just because I'm not comfortable doing that. I don't know. I just don't like doing that. And you know, then there's also the other stuff I do. You know, one thing that people don't necessarily understand is that when you're a young kid and you're like around all this new technology and like new stuff, you know, the internet is fucking endless possibility to make money. You know, you truly can make money just sitting at home. Like those scam sites where they say like make a living, you know, filling out surveys, those are bullshit, but you can't just make a living sitting on your ass online. You truly can. It's possible. I've seen people do it. And you know, another thing I do is Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are booming right now. In particular right now, Bitcoin's gone up insane amounts this past 30 days, and I buy and sell Bitcoin. So, you know, I'll buy it for a 1-to-1 rate with PayPal or a bank transfer, and you know, a 1-to-1 rate meaning I don't pay any increased fees for the Bitcoin. You know, typically what a lot of people will do is they'll get the Bitcoin and then they'll sell it for like 15% more via PayPal. So like let's say you pay like $80 for some Bitcoin, you would only get like $70 worth of Bitcoin, or a little below that, because you're paying the 15% increase. So that's kind of how that works. You know, I'll buy Bitcoin for 1-to-1 or like small rates, like 5% for my normal Bitcoin vendors, my plugs, my e-plugs, and then I'll sell it. You know, I'll sell it on other websites typically than where I buy it from. You know, and there's some sites in particular where you can mark it up pretty high because people don't really know what they're doing. You know, I'm not going to get into that. But also, you know, occasionally I'll make a little bit from like advertising opportunities or like promotions through my business email. Occasionally I'll make a little bit off that. Not really anything significant though. It's not like consistent. I'm not in like some deal where I get paid every month. And just that's basically it. I have YouTube, and then I sell Bitcoin, and I also, I don't really consider this making money because like it's not a consistent thing where I just put in work and get guaranteed money. But when I'm bored, I fucking gamble a lot, and like I'll go gamble Bitcoin on like Bust a Bit or some shit, and I don't know why, but for some reason I have good fucking luck. I don't know, like I truly don't know why that is, but I have good fucking luck when I gamble. Like CS gambling, for example, I deposited fucking $2 on this site one time, and I withdrew a Karambit case hardened not factory new. It was like, I think it was field tested. And for those of you guys who play Counter-Strike, that's a pretty decently valuable knife. So I don't know what it is with me and gambling luck, but it's through the fucking roof. Bust a bit, gambling Bitcoin, I've made like a couple $100 the past 7 days, just sitting on my ass dicking around. And I don't encourage any of you to try gambling as a money-making method, because you gotta remember the sites that host it, they make money. They wouldn't be operating if they were losing money. So just keep that in mind when you're throwing some money down on that. Don't put more than you can afford to lose. But that's basically it in terms of internet stuff. And offline stuff, real life kind of shit. For a while through my drug use, I sold to support my habit and sold to get a little extra spending money, but that also ended up supporting my habit. And I wouldn't really sell weed, mainly because weed, for those of you guys who have dealt drugs, and don't do this, kids, don't do this. I'm not a good influence, but for those of you who have, that selling weed is not really very good profit unless you don't smoke. But if you do smoke, then it's literally not worth it. Like, it's actually not worth it. But, there's other stuff. I sold benzos, I sold psychedelics a little bit here and there, mainly benzos. And those were a lot better of a profit margin because I didn't do those every day. And you can get them piss fucking cheap and sell them for absurd prices that people who knew the prices I was getting them for would probably, just start a fucking riot over what I was asking for them. But, I'm not proud of it. And I'm not going to go too much into detail. And for any police informants listening here, read the disclaimer in the description of all my videos. Very key. If you don't read that, I will present you that in court. No problem. But that's a part of it. I would also occasionally steal a lot of stuff. I mean, every now and then. I don't know why. Like, I'm not like a klepto. Like, I don't steal from people. I never steal from friends. I don't steal from like homies. Like, I don't go to someone's house and the first thing I think is like, oh, dude, he's got a PS4. I'm gonna take that shit. It's more so like when I'm in a store and I see something nice, I can pay for it. I could just put that shit in my pocket and leave because fuck it. Fuck the store, Like, the whole Walmart series I made, for example, I just stole to steal. A lot of times I would steal bottles of alcohol from grocery stores and go sell them to kids, and I'd sell them for cheaper than anyone else was selling them because I didn't pay for them, whereas other people who were selling them would like get someone with an ID and go buy them and then just mark it up. I was selling bottles below retail. Like, I was the fucking alcohol man. What do you need? You want to get drunk tonight? I got the party kit. Come to the back. Come around back. I got you, I would steal like anything. I would steal like clothes. I would steal games. Games were a big one. I would steal games all the time from like Walmart and occasionally Best Buy. Best Buy is fucking sketchy, dude. I hate stealing from Best Buy. They are so fucking sketchy to steal from, and I was terrified of getting caught, but a couple times I did it, and then I would go sell them for cash at like pawn shops or, not really GameStop, but like other little local game stores, because I don't know, I always figured like I would somehow get caught if I worked with GameStop in that little deal, so I was just like, I'm keeping it to the fucking pawn shops, because they probably get stolen shit every fucking day, so it's whatever. I think a game will fly under their radar, but, that's mainly how I made my physical money. I mean, of course, occasionally I had jobs, but I never bothered working enough hours to make a significant amount of money doing that. So, yeah, I mean, that's basically all I really got for you guys today. I don't know, I just kind of felt like making a video clarifying this because I've touched on it super duper lightly, but I get this question still to this day and have never really fully answered it, and expect me to get back to normal stories and stuff probably starting tomorrow or the day after, depending on. I've been kind of busy, and speaking of jobs, I actually just got a job today working for some fucking inventory service. I don't know, but yeah, it's a term of my probation. I have to work at least 20 hours a week, so I just went and got a fucking job today. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll make a video about that one, but either way, once again, if you guys do want to hit me up in Discord, link is in the description. Hope you guys did enjoy. Drop a like if you did. And don't forget to follow all my other social media. I will see you guys next time. Peace.